Okay, so we're out here, end of the first round of qualification. Brady Ellison, men's recurve shot this morning. You came away 18-point lead, which is ridiculous. Tell us how that round went for you.
You know, I shot really well. I had a lot of good ends. I was really happy with it. I just had two ends where I made too many mistakes on. I really feel like that round should have been 695, 697. But, you know, working on things like we had talked about at Lancaster, those are getting better. Everything's getting better. I've been shooting high 680s all week on this field at our trials process. So it's good to come out here and do it when it matters in trials, but it matters here a little bit more because this keeps us on the teams and our money. So,
speaking of which, the trials that you just came out of for Pan Am Games, World Championship, Tokyo Test Event, you guys shot a ton of arrows coming up to this event. Did that help you, hurt you? Doesn't matter?
Doesn't really matter. I would say if my fingers and stuff and I hadn't been training, I would have struggled and probably been wore out by now. But now that I'm training full time again, I'm getting my arrow count in. You know, I covered up. I live here. You know, I live in this Arizona heat. I know I stayed covered up all week. Didn't, you know, wore jeans, long sleeves, you know, making sure that you're not getting affected by the heat at all. And, you know, I have tons of energy. I'm ready to roll, and, you know, hopefully tomorrow we could keep this going.
So wind really wasn't a factor this morning. Do you do anything? What's your mindset going into eliminations tomorrow?
You know, just the same thing. It's technique based. You know, the wind didn't look like it was doing much out there today, but there was definitely times that you really had to think about it. I misjudged quite a few arrows that I was not happy about. But it's the same thing tomorrow, just making sure that I've been shooting on this field for 9 days now, that I should be able to pick up the wind and not make those mistakes and make sure that I just roll through the eliminations tomorrow.
All right, congratulations on a great round today, Brady. We'll look for you tomorrow.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
All right, we're out here at the end of the first qualification round with Alexis Ruiz, senior women's compound. You came away with a tie, 700 for that round. Alexis, tell us how that round went for you.
It was a little tricky. The first part was definitely a lot better than the second half because the wind started to pick up. It really definitely kept my focus though, because the wind would like change as I'm at full draw. So I had to hold as strong as I could in order to get it to hit the 10.
Gotcha. So the wind was, it was not steady, but it was kind of off and on. So it seemed like archers really had to pay attention because I guess you could get lazy.
Yes, definitely. Especially as like you're at full draw and it like switches the other direction. So if you're aiming off, it could just make it go farther that way, which is never good.
Right. So heading into tomorrow, eliminations. Obviously, you're the top seed, tied with Toya Ellison. What's your mindset for eliminations?
Just to shoot like I did today. I felt really good about my mental game and my shots, so I'm just going to keep doing what I did today.
Gotcha. All right, Alexis, well, congratulations on a great round.
Thank you.
All right, Toya Ellison, you're our co-leader after the qualification round here, senior women's compound. Tell us how that round went for you.
I shot really well today. I shot a 700. I'm happy with it, but I had just one shot. I got caught up on wind and shot a 6. So that puts me out of national record, and it's just a little bittersweet. But it's the second 700 I shot this season, so I'm happy about it.
So, yeah, and that 6 came with like only 3 or 4 ends. I mean, it was towards the end of the round, but you obviously came back from that.
Yeah, I actually had a 9, the first arrow, and then I shot a 6, and then I shot a 55 at the end, that end. But when it happened, I was like, it wasn't a bad shot in a way. It was, I got caught up, my pin was there and it hit behind the pin. So I just let it go, and I was like, because I was still trying to catch my national record. So I was like, all right, 260s, I can do that. I didn't manage to shoot 260s because it was windy. But I finished, I think, 58, 59, almost the 60 the last end. So I'm happy because of the way I shot, and that 6 actually doesn't even matter. I'll just get it next time.
So heading into eliminations tomorrow, what's your mindset?
Just try to do the same as I did today. Try to be confident and really just be in my bubble and work my shot, because that's all I can control.
All right, Toya, congratulations on a great round.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody.